Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more of this great game. Great, but, imperfect in many ways. Now, I just like to take a moment to get my bearings because I'm back where I last saved. Ah yes, there's the barrels hanging from the tree. So, there are a few issues that face us in our exploration of Greyshaft. Firstly, it seems that whichever path I take seems to inevitably lead me to some kind of overwhelmingly powerful foe. I've been seeing a lot of monsters in the level 15 to 25 range, blocking various avenues of progress. And young Tristan here is level 4. Now, I'm perfectly willing and happy to confront foes of a higher level than myself, and it does seem that the adult maulers use a very similar moveset, if not identical, and, identical combat style to the young maulers. So, in theory, it would be possible to dodge and avoid one long enough to take it down. However, these higher level foes, they have rather more health and can deal considerably more damage than their lower level counterparts. And in a long, protracted melee, Tristan probably isn't going to hold out long enough. Eventually he'll miss a dodge, or I'll get impatient and try for an extra hit when I shouldn't or something, He just doesn't have the raw stats to take on that kind of challenge just yet. So there are two ways I could go about remedying this. Well, 3 ways technically. I could download the mod that unlocks the debug console and give myself the item I require to continue the quest I cannot currently finish to return all 4 wheels of the cart, because to know where the 4th wheel is, I need to discover a note which didn't spawn into the game due to some kind of buggy behaviour or other. So, the 2 ways that I can go about preparing to face such dangerous foes would be to gain better stats, and I'm including skills like basic combat training in that, or gain better equipment. And the 2 are not mutually exclusive. Better equipment will generally require better stats, and it will also involve gaining experience points, which will give us levels, which will give better stats. As it currently stands, however,
nothing's likely to change.
There are some lower level creatures I can probably defeat.
You said it.
That I'm aware of.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Why is he wearing that junk? Happens all the time,
But nowhere near enough of them for me to gain a level.
Rough, to be
So,
sure. But life goes on.
At this point, I have 2 very immediate goals. First is to spend 50 gold when I gain a level and gain a skill point to acquire basic combat training. The other is to gain entrance to the city, which appears to be achievable in more than one way. We are currently aware of one which will cost us 200 gold, so that's 250 of our 259 done. And while I'm waiting for the game to update and be patched and everything to be lovely, and look, it's an update, I don't expect everything to be perfect, I can at least try to enter the city and see what all the fuss is about, because it's a bit laggy here in the outskirts. I'm imagining the city's going to be very busy with lots of hustle and bustle. However, it's also entirely possible it's going to be even worse than this. So I might as well go and find out now And if it's extremely unplayable, I can try turning down some settings. Like, this grass probably doesn't need to be as long or thick or blow in the wind quite so much. Which is exactly what I was thinking of earlier when someone on the forums claimed that this game looks like it was made 10 years ago. I was like, no, if it was made 10 years ago, the grass... I didn't make a post, but if it was made 10 years ago, the grass would not be this long and would not be reacting to the wind anywhere near as much, if at all. So it's more of a stylistic choice that things look this way than necessarily a technological one.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Who are you? Avde.
Why are you even here? This isn't the garden.
Are you always this friendly?
Are you always so friendly? Well, I'm so very sorry. What do you want? Next you'll be breaking down the door to my house. Is that how you do things back in a starter?
Not exactly. Well, unless you're visiting. But that's probably not the case here.
On Greyshaft, you visit with a bottle of something stiff and a little treat for the one you're visiting too. Do you have a bottle and a treat?
Like what, for example?
Let's say beer and fish.
Do I have fish? I think I do. Okay, well, I can make that happen, apparently.
No problem. I'll make it happen.
Okay, let me guess. Beer and fish quest. Old Gatekeeper's secrets. And he can probably tell us a way into the town. So, we have to probably fish for a bloody fish, don't we? What do we have? Water. We could probably go buy some beer. We could possibly even buy a fish. And he may help us get into the city. For now, though, I think we'll take the more direct approach.
Hey, stop right there. Where do you think you're going?
Look, I thought I'd find something to do in your city. I am dressed a bit like a woodcutter. But why would a woodcutter need to get into the city?
Oh, thought I'd find something to do in your city.
There's 200 gold to enter.
Alright. And let's see if it's also 200 to leave, and if it's 200 every time to enter.
Perfect. You may pass.
That's so much money.
I know.
Yeah. But we got 500 experience, which is a third of what we needed to level. Now. Oh, straight into a load screen. Okay. See, I was interested to know if the interior of the city would be a separate area. It would require a loading screen. And even if it was a separate area behind a load screen, some of it may have been loading up as we were approaching to make this load screen a little bit smoother. There do appear to be plenty of people in the town, one of them wearing quite a jaunty hat, apparently. And I'd be interested to know why all the load screens seem to be covered in some sort of cobwebs. I don't know if they're supposed to look like lines of the wind or something, but they look messy and like the image is scratched. Now, another reason for entering the city at the moment is I've heard rumours that for some players the game crashes when they try to enter the city. For some, it even crashes their computer completely. So this is a very good reason to attempt it for once now.
Bite of a fresh loaf on your way home. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, lady. Well, something's loading. Because if it's completely unplayable at this point, I might as well just stop playing and watch some videos from other people with more fancy computers that can handle a more demanding game. If it does run okay, that's great too. A lot of players have complained about trying to navigate the city. These are the same players who frequently and loudly complain on the forums about the lack of a map at the beginning of the
loaf
game.
on your way home.
Yeah, heard you, lady.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And the lack of map markers and quest markers because they want it to be easy and then they go and leave negative reviews. This game does have a negative review problem. Not only of people leaving negative reviews, and hey, they're entitled to leave negative reviews if they don't enjoy it, but also of them encouraging others to leave negative reviews. Which I find a little more dishonest. Looks like there's some kind of thugs here with masks threatening to beat and rob people. We may have a hard time in the city. Now, in certain instances, such as fighting the ship's cabin boy, we know that we can defeat a foe without slaying them and even loot them while they're down before they get up and recover. But we do not know if people will be able to do that to us. I imagine it would be likely to be story cutscene type stuff rather than just we get beaten up by thugs and lose all our stuff. Okay, people are moving a bit. City gates are behind me. I'm definitely experiencing some lag here, but hopefully it'll settle down after a while. Tristan, mate, you're looking very okay. Are you the lady selling bread?
Oh, chap, you know your way around the city?
Oh, you're a
Need
man.
a guide? I'm not sure. Is it far to the harbour? Far enough, but I know a shortcut. Fine. Lead the way.
Mate,
not so fast.
he's leading you to an ambush.
It's usually 50 gold for a guide. But I see you've not been on the island long, chap, so I'll take you for 20. Because if you start asking random folk for directions, they'll try and trick you.
Yeah, just like this one. Yeah, it feels like he's leading us into an ambush. And he did say it's not far, so I'll make my own way, thanks.
I'll make my own way. Thanks. Suit yourself, chap. And watch your step.
Perhaps I'll come back here and meet you, Theo. Oh no, you're running away. I was probably supposed to go with him. Oh, okay, we got an autosave happening, that's great. And if he's running off that way... Okay, I cannot interact with these people. How about this road sweeper? So we have a bunch of nameless crowd of people who cannot be interacted with.
Ah, the weather's cleared up.
Oh, hello.
How are things in the city?
Dusty, dirty, too many people, not enough space. But I'm not complaining. It's much worse for many outside the walls. Oh, if
Whoa.
only you could have seen Greyshaft 10 years ago. You wouldn't even recognise it. Street performers on every corner. Fresh fruits and vegetables from all over the Kingdom of the Seven. Now, I don't know. Once the ships stopped coming in so regularly, everything changed. I don't even know how we'll make it through the next blight.
There is something very wrong with her eyelids. Her irises can pop outside them. Now, I could have followed the direction the man claiming to be a guide went. But why should he lead me in the direction he offered to for money? For free?
What do you want?
Right. Hey.
How's the guarding?
We guards are the sharp edge of Greyshaft law. We've been catching people every day. Mostly thieves and other rabble. We give everyone a simple choice. Pay the fine, pay with your life. We're fortunate that His Holiness Governor Rotwald got rid of all the fuss and gave us the exclusive right to serve as judge and executioner. So keep your nose clean, yeah?
Well, that's fortunate for you, not so much for everybody else. Looks like I wouldn't really call this a marketplace, but a little square. Can you not no, okay. Let's just meander. So far I can find my way back to the city gates fairly easily. But I am looking for some kind of landmarks or road signs that may help guide me.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, Welsh guy.
Oi!
Okay. Uh-oh.
What are you doing? Just passing by. So, you're a thief. Huh? I don't take kindly to your kind around here.
I didn't steal anything.
Right. You're all the same. What's it you say? Hand over your gold. Pay the fine, is what I mean.
Look, here's 10 gold, man. Just leave me alone.
Here's 10 gold.
Bah. Damned miser. Give it here.
Yeah, let's leave that corrupt guard and head back this way.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
And I'm wondering if this banner means anything important. That looks like it's something to do with the order. And we are supposed to be trying to find them and deliver a letter, but we do not have any longer. We got some kind of is that oak leaves? I'm not entirely sure. There's a guard here who may be able to tell me what lies beyond this gate, however. Hello?
How goes it?
Things are hard, but I'm not complaining. At least I have work, unlike many others. People are so poor they're starting to lose their humanity. Forming gangs, robbing the innocent on the roadways. They were never like that when the former governor was around, Seven rest him. But why think about the past? We'll survive somehow.
Tell me about it. I just had money extorted from me by a drunken guard just round the corner. Speaking of guards and corners, let's see if I can stride past this one with no difficulty. There's some bunting up here. Looks like it may be a somewhat festive location. Possibly even a few market stalls.
Great swords are heavy, yet reliable.
Hello. We may even be able to offload an item or two here. Probably not,
Feel
though.
free to take a look. Just be sure to purchase two.
Just a glimpse of this greatsword will scare your enemies away.
Okay. Now. That looks like an important place we shouldn't trespass upon. Uphill is generally away from the sea, as the water level tends to be lower than the land. However, I may be able to get a good vantage point to observe the way to the harbour. And I believe that Theo meant to do me a robbery. I reckon he had accomplices waiting for someone new to the town.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Speaking of which... Oh mate, you're not wanting to interact with me at all. Aha!
It's nice out today. Not too hot, not too cold.
I see lots of blue and I believe I see water. I do see water. And this appears to lead towards it. Hey, let's ask and see if we can get a different line.
How are things in the city? See for yourself. No work to be had and prices keep going up. Not safe to go out at night. Nothing but riffraff baring their teeth at you everywhere. And I won't even get started on the guards. In fact, it's for the best I keep quiet on that front. You'll see.
Indeed, I think I already have. Right, let's get a bit of a move on then. And if we head onwards and downwards and try not to speak to the guards just yet. Hello, who could this be? Somebody who's too busy minding their own business to pay any attention to me and mine. So let's just continue in this direction. Past these lovely ladies and this person sweeping. And I'm reckoning this will help lead me down towards the waterfront. We got another beggar. These people do like reading their blank scrolls. Perhaps their eyesight's poor and they're rather elderly, and the next game will be called Elder Scrolls 6: Microtransaction. I may be exaggerating there, but I really hope that's not the case. Unfortunately, all the evidence seems to point in that direction. I think I might need to head further to the left here, or even down that way. That fortress looks like where the knights may be. And we can at least turn up and say, hey, we've got this... Wait. Yeah, I'm not seeing much by way of docks just yet, unfortunately. But this does look like a very fancy location. Hello.
Whoa, what?
Well, you're helpful. Okay. Definitely different heraldry. So we have the... looks like maybe a heart in the middle of the light. And this is the one we keep seeing around the city, right? With the 7-pointed star. I'm not seeing... Now, I've got to be cautious for when it starts getting dark as well. As it sounds like the city's going to be very rough. At least I got 500 experience points for coming in here. Let's have a little jog. Try not to look too suspicious. There's someone here who we should probably speak to. It looks like we might even hit a cutscene as we get close, so we can't just walk past him. Oh, let's just let the game save before continuing our approach.
Hey! I'm not part of the furniture.
Sorry. What is this place?
A museum. I give tours. Only 50 gold. What do you say?
Oh, mate, I don't have that much anymore.
Not very pleasant, are you?
No one likes answering stupid questions. How about I give you a hint? Did you notice the flag at the entrance? The symbols on the wall? Does this armour perchance tell you anything? Snap out of it, boy! You've wandered into the Order's headquarters.
The Order of the
That's
Seven?
where I need to
Are
be.
you drunk?
Yes! I mean, no, not drunk. But yes, I've been looking for you. I need to see Commander Answer immediately.
General Answer.
Yeah, he's not going to take me seriously.
What business do you have?
I was charged with giving him an important message.
By whom?
The Knight Sirdar. It was Captain Gellert's message, but the Knight Sirdar is the one who gave me the order.
The Knight Sirdar.
Ah, that jester. I wouldn't be surprised if your message was nothing more than a few bawdy couplets. In any case, the commander's not seeing anyone right now, so you can't see him. You can give me the message, or you can come back later.
I'll come back later.
Good luck.
I'll come back later because I don't have the message right now. Okay. So now we've established that, we need to try and find a way to get another 1,070 experience points without losing all our remaining Hey, how did we get that back? Did we only pay 100 to come into the city instead of the 200 that was demanded? Because I'm not aware we've been given another 100 at any point. Or were we given 100 for here? Well, if that's not working, I could try and find my way to the harbour, which I'm on the waterfront, so theoretically the harbour should not be far from here, possibly through the gate over yonder. Let's slow down. I think I see another drunken reprobate. I was going to say knight, but he looks more like a soldier.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Because it's all he has, mate. That's why. Well, that looks like I can't get up that way, so I'll head round up these stairs instead. I see the board, I walk on by. Now, what could be through here? We do appear to be possibly heading away from the waterfront, and this fellow...
Spare.
Oh, it's you again. Here you go.
Here. Coin.
If I keep finding him, he seems to run off every time I give him a coin. If I do it enough times, it may lead to something. Well, Larry, you look busy, and you have a nasty spiky club. Why don't I just leave you to it and go on my way? So, I think it's like a game of hide and seek, like follow the trail. And if I follow the simpleton and give him a coin enough times, maybe there'll be some kind of special reward. Like the last time that he'll ask for a coin, he'll be standing by some magnificent treasure and he'll just let me take it after. Or, inadvertently show me where it is. Okay. I'm not seeing docks, but I am seeing a large stone bridge that may be leading to a castle. I'm also probably going to get mugged at night and die, because apparently there's lots of level 10 thugs, according to the forums, who kill you at night time in the city. Now, I don't go scouring the forums heavily because it's full of Russian people and Russian messages. There's a distinct impression the developers may be Russian and have a lot of Russian fans, and that's fine. They have an entire Russian sub-forum, which I'm sure they use, but they also post all over the English forums as well. In fact, I would be tempted to joke that the last time I saw this many Russians in one place, it was Ukraine. But I've never been to Ukraine, so it wouldn't be a very good joke. That does not look like... Hello, there's a boat here. More than one boat. Oh, I'm not even giving him coins. Okay, fine. He's too clever to be a dumb coin beggar. Right. So if there's no... I'm not seeing a lot of boats coming in and out either. Probably should have taken the offer of a guide, to be honest. Now. This is not where I came. But it's an option that would get me closer, or nearer, let's say, to that large stone bridge. Let's take a little jog up here. Aha! This does look like an important location. With some kind of wooden scaffolding and something that might be a crane to help load goods onto and off of ships. This looks like something I can read. Nope. Worth checking though, I suppose. All of this looks like a fun area to explore. Okay, so yeah, that's further out of town. So the docks are either going to be across this bridge or way, 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 way over there. Let's go a little faster. Keep our eye out for people who look like the kind of busy folk we could interact with. You can't spell my name. He's a guard. I'll leave it. That partially open doorway there over portcullis looks like an area transition. The kind that might involve a load screen. And most importantly, may involve paying to get back into town. Let's find out. Yep! We got a load screen alright. In which case... Ooh. Yeah, Theo's offer is sounding better, but he did sound like he was leading us into an ambush. Theoretically, he was asking a slightly high price to check if we had enough money to be worth robbing. If we tried to like haggle him down or something, be like, okay, this person's serious. So I'm thinking, depending on how we handled that, he might have taken us straight to the docks. Or taken us to be robbed. If it's like, well, if you can afford to lose that much money quite comfortably, then you know nothing about this place and deserve to be fleeced, whatever, you know. But hey, let's at least see where this load screen is leading us. And I imagine it'll be a bit laggy when we get through on the other side to begin with. I don't like the night time on this load screen. It looks like it'll be getting quite dark and dangerous when we get there. That is, the cobweb scratches do seem to be in very similar patterns on many of the load screens, so I think it's a load screen thing to differentiate them from the normal gameplay in some way. As if the circling dots in the bottom left-hand corner that often freeze and don't progress very much were not enough of a clue. Again, I am looking forwards to the patch, but I must admit growing somewhat impatient for it. Patience is a virtue, rarely found in women, even less so in men. Here we are. We don't know where we are, but we have not yet been accosted by anyone demanding money, so that's probably a good thing. I'm seeing awnings. I'm feeling this is where goods are stored or traded. Another gate. Looks like a gatehouse. Are we just heading out of the city? We don't need another load screen just now. Perhaps the docks are right outside the city. Oh, a harbour, not docks. Yeah, okay. Would these guards charge us to come back in? Quite possibly. Depends on if all the guards are in on the racket or just some. I see a crane. Would be nice to have a better indication of where... Oh! Look at this. The Alpha and Omega. Well, that can't be the docks, surely. Might as well go take a little peek and see what's up here, though. Easy there, Tristan. You're still finding your footing. Learning your way around, you know. I didn't know we still had 149 gold, otherwise I might have paid for the guided tour.
Grown fearless. Someone was robbed right in the outskirts recently.
This weather's been mad lately. Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again.
All the time, you know.
You said...
We're under attack!
Oh, hang on.
Get over here! Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm!
Well, I've got some experience. Whatever that is, it's bad. Oh god.
Everyone,
okay.
get over here! Sound the alarm!
Yeah, that's too high up there.
Don't come any closer.
Okay, put that away.
Nice hit!
Rotten monster!
Eat something. I said eat something, mate. There you go. Right. And then... get back inside the city walls before more creatures like that come for you.
Goes on.
So was that level? Was one of
Can't
those
trust
level
anyone
30? I think
nowadays.
for Rat Walker.
Keep your hands where I can
Yeah.
see them.
Likely to change.
Maybe I should move to the village. This city makes me sick. Bread prices went up again. We'll be eating grass soon.
The bandits around here have grown fearless. Someone was robbed right in the outskirts recently.
So is it a tavern?
My
Let's
bones are achy again. Been
eat some
trying all
food.
sorts of ointments. Nothing helps.
Let's eat some healthy food. We have 7 apples,
You said it.
so we can
Sometimes I
start
wonder why
with
we
some of
even
them.
have guards.
What a night.
Absolutely foul.
That's
Mate,
for sure.
I don't know what's wrong with that apple.
They arrested
but
someone in the port last night.
Can't trust anyone nowadays.
Does
You
Tristan
said
just
it.
dislike healthy food? Or is it just raw food? Looking dangerous. You know what? I'm not against reloading and taking the guide's advice and see if he does try and set us up for a robbery.
Absolutely foul.
But only because let's get some red apples in there. I mean, we can go back inside the city walls and see how bad it is. I'm not expecting it to be good. Okay. That has hands. It's like some kind of great statue of an inhuman form. It looks like a kind of manga robot nonsense thing. That is expected to be able to move, but it's very stationary. And long may it remain so. Let's go head back inside. Oh. So, we have, as expected, completely failed to gain entrance to the Order's quarters. But we have a vague idea where the Order's headquarters are. There was a ship's captain left a note about booking passage off the island, and I think it was passengers rather than crew he was advertising for. There's also a great many job adverts placed on the notice boards. So we might want to look at this. Everyone has deserted the streets. That's not a good sign. We should probably attempt to do likewise.
It's nice out today. Not too hot, not too cold.
Today? More like this evening. Nope, we can't read that either. The music sounds a little pensive. Whoa. Did not like that. It looked like they dropped into a combat stance momentarily. But at least there'll hopefully be no wild beasts out here. The dangers here are of another kind entirely. I see a ship. That's a very good sign. And if I'm particularly lucky, the people I need to interact with down here won't have gone to bed. Here we have a strange young man walking around the docks late at night. You can probably expect to get done in and robbed. Or shanghaied. Who are you? You've got a sword, looks like some armour, probably a guard. Now, here's the stupid thing. Walking up to a ship and hoping the captain will just be there to talk to. The captain's probably not on the ship. He's probably in some establishment nearby, enjoying the wares on offer. Oh, that looks like I'm going to have trouble climbing back out. Okay. I'm probably supposed to be here during the hours of daylight. And had I paid for the guide, I may have arrived here somewhat earlier. For now, though, I may as well familiarise myself somewhat. Blue flags. Maybe looks like a shipwrights or dry dock. Would be nice to see some kind of traditional business signs that are not sort of 20 or 30 feet up in the air. You're right. You appear to be experiencing some difficulties with reality, my friend.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, mate, my hands are totally where you can see them. There's, at least for now. Did he just pop in there as I approached? That's a bit odd. Okay. Where would sailors' quarters be in this part? Because they're not just going to sleep on the ships. Where am I likely to find someone with whom to converse about naval travel? An oceanic voyage, as it were. Presumably somewhere fairly... Hello, that's well lit. So's this. Scroll. I don't suppose we can... We can. Capella's light cartography surfaces. We're a cartographer. We should apply for work. And Capella's going to say, no, no, no. You pay me for the work. I don't pay you. Right. Okay. Well lit, but no sign. We probably leave well alone in that case. Got big stairs leading up towards a bright light. And nothing. Okay, let's have a quick look while we're here. This is bugged. This is not bugged, but we need at least another level before we can progress it. This has a bug where it can break another quest if we do this one first, as in complete it first. Beer and salted fish for Avday, and it'll probably tell me of a way to get cheap. Okay. Probably shouldn't jog about too much. Bathhouse, not a bad idea. Not what we need right now, though. That tub looks like it might hang as a makeshift business sign.
That's it. Say your prayers.
Oh God, really?
You asked for it.
Tristan. Okay, mate.
What did you draw your weapon for?
Because this bloke's trying to kill me, mate, that's why. No, don't come join in.
Stop it! You'll hurt yourself.
No kidding. Look, fuck off, mate. This man's trying to kill me. Looks like he did a good job of it, too. Right, so with that all in mind... let's go back to our manual save. So at this point, there's not much we can achieve in the wilderness without... we can kill a few more low-level monsters, but without running into things at least 1.5 times the level of that vagabond there. So I'm thinking we either get hold of some fish and beer and speak to the gatekeeper, or just pay to get into town and see where Theo will lead us. And you know what? I'm thinking that's not an entirely bad idea. Maybe we can trust a few more people. Oh dear. But at least now we know roughly what kind of performance levels to expect in the city pre-patch before optimization. Alright? That's got to be something positive at least. Come on, game, you're at 72%. Can't be long now. But I think I would like to go see where Theo will lead me before... See, I'm thinking he leads me to get robbed by the Thieves Guild, and then they're like, hey mate, do you want to join? You know. Try rob some other people now. Make up for what you just lost. He had something of a thieving git nature about him, didn't he? So let me see. There's a few young maulers I can defeat relatively easily. But again, it's not going to give me more than maybe 200 or 300 experience points. And I'm needing basically 1500, right, for next level. So I'm better off trying to progress the story a bit. And as we want to make it to the city before nightfall, we might as well break out a bit of speed. Also, all this running might increase Tristan's stamina or something, right? Okay, we'll just stop because it was loading. Oh, and wasn't it possible to pick up that broken bottle? It was. Excellent. So yeah, I'd like to go see where Theo will lead us. And what kind of trouble that might get us into.
Bread prices went up again. We'll be eating grass soon.
Can't trust anyone nowadays.
And yes, I am pondering what settings I may be able to turn down to improve
Happens all the
performance.
time, you know.
But it's probably just worth waiting for the
That's for
patch
sure.
and see what...
You said it.
Yep, see where it leads.
And nothing's likely to change.
The
Interestingly,
bandits around here have grown fearless. Someone was robbed right in the outskirts.
watching back the recordings seem to record smoother gameplay than I'm actually experiencing. right? Every 3 or 4 or 5 steps along this path, currently, I'm experiencing a bit of an animation freeze on Tristan as he walks. Okay, went about 7.5 steps there before experiencing trouble. But hey, you know what? If we can do this for the experience without entering the city, maybe we should.
Why are you even here? This isn't the guardhouse.
No, it's not. Hey, who is this, friendly man? When the mouse wakes up and lets me click on things.
Are you always so friendly?
Well, I'm so very sorry. What do you want? Next you'll be breaking down the door to my house. Is that how you do things back in a starter?
Not exactly. Well, unless you're visiting. But that's probably not the case here.
On Greyshaft, you visit with a bottle of something stiff and a little treat for the one you're visiting too. Do you have a bottle and a treat?
Like what, for example?
Let's say beer and fish.
Right.
No problem. I'll make it happen.
Is this going to involve the horrible, evil fishing minigame? I hope not. I believe the merchant who needs his cartwheels sorted out has a few fish for sale. I may question that belief when I go back to meet him, but why don't we just jog back and... Oh, that's why. Yeah, because it involves jumping down a cliff.
They arrested someone in
As
the
the
port
bridge
last
has
night.
not yet been repaired.
Rough, to be sure. But life goes on.
But hey, things are going a lot smoother at the moment. And apart from when we're loading in assets like that. But still, yeah. So in the previous episode, I mentioned the whole issue of the woodcutter's trousers, how apparently I should have gained it as a reward for the quest to feed them after all, and the patch is going to fix that quest reward. I don't think it'll backdate it, and if I was due any more experience or gold for getting the perfect reward from that quest, I didn't get it. And I'm thinking, as the trousers, when added with the top, give free strength and I believe stamina. Yeah, strength and stamina, 3 whole points each. That would be massive at this early point in the game where we don't have very many ability score points. So I am tempted to restart. And as I said, restarting will also avoid the dexterity potion duplication issue, hopefully. I haven't really made up my mind yet, but it's one of the reasons why I'm not pushing for progression too much at the moment. Let's go find a merchant. You know what? We can check for fish here as well. I doubt they're going to sell
Something was banging around in the cellar all night. Couldn't bring myself to risk checking what it was.
They arrested someone in the port last night.
Whoa. No fish. Beaker. I could use that to make potions later on if I have the skill to do so. These need leather, and I'll need at least animal skinning for that. I may then need
Can't trust anyone nowadays.
a curing or tanning
This weather's
skill
been mad lately.
to be able to
Sunny,
use the
then rainy.
leather racks. So for now, I'm just gonna go boop. I can't jump. I wanted to jump. Okay, let's get... Oh, up. Up. Tristan, up to the top. Go fast. Go fast. Get to land. There we go. And we'll take this while we're at it. And now that we're back in relatively familiar territory, Let's go see a merchant. I wonder if he's fussy about the kind of fish. Right, there's 2 maulers down that path. If I go down that way, I may end up having to fight both of them at once. I could handle one, not both. And I need to level up to get that basic combat training. So for now...
Any luck?
Well, I'd like to buy some stuff from you. I'm not seeing any fish. This is really bad. Right. I'm not seeing any beer either. Oh, you're kidding. Well, it was a nice idea. Huh, slightly withered. Okay, slightly better. So if I can't get the beer or fish here... We've got a tomato there, we might as well eat that. You know what? I could disappointingly go visit the camp again, just in case, miraculously, the note that I seek has appeared. It probably hasn't. I mean, nothing's realistically changed, right? Ah, well. It helped pass the time. Let's continue on out of here and... because we can explore a little bit around that outpost, but it's still not very safe for us. I'm not going to head up that road, because if the demo was to be believed, there's going to be a bunch of level 10 killers up there at a camp. There's also a bunch of level 10 killers in a camp near Narest's home, near the beginning of the game. Now if I go this way, there's a few more young monsters to be killed off. But realistically, I don't know, I'm just not making a lot of progress tonight, am I? But we're alive. That's something. Bloody hell game. Those dots are really spinning. So I'll just wait it out. Okay. Let's put the green apples there. So, there is a village, and we can go there, find a man, go help kill a few rats. That got us some good experience last time, but there were dangerous monsters around. And we aren't really learning our limits just yet. Well, no, we know our limits. We aren't learning the limits of the area we can safely explore. And it really feels like entering the city and going to the harbour is the way to go. Right. Find a way into the city. Well, hey, that's I mean, we just paid and went straight in. Did we get experience for that at least? Maybe. Beer and salted fish. Oh no! Do we need to learn how to cook salted fish? Probably. Okay, over here, there's like a level 10 or 15 beetles, and there's one of those bloodsucker flies that is of our level appropriate up the hill. We can tackle that, but we have to be careful to avoid the beetles. It's probably best to just leave it till later. Now, abandoned village. Okay. Iversby. Yep. Observatory. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iversby Village. What's that say? Observatory? Abandoned village that way. Got it. Okay. And there was that big nasty monster to avoid. Like overlooking this path, I believe. Up that way. Let's see if we can go help this chap again for the experience points. And then work out where the hell we can go from here.
Ho, fellow! Some help!
What's wrong?
You see, my pal and I were having a bit to drink, right? And, well, I can't find him now. I mean, it's not that he's lost. I know where he is, but...
But what?
I'm afraid to go there alone. Will you come with me?
There wouldn't happen to be some cheerful lads with axes at their belts waiting for us, would there?
Come off it! I'm no bandit. It's just... something's hissing over there. Skittering. Makes me feel right uncomfortable.
Right, okay, let's see what we can do.
Show me the way.
Oh, thank you. Let's go. You can't have gotten far.
And indeed, if our previous episode taught us anything, he has not got far at all.
Sound the alarm!
What? Oh god, up there. Mate, don't. It's...
I'm armed. Go away. I'm armed. Go away.
Get that kill, Tristan. Don't let him. You'll get 10 fucking experience points if someone else kills stuff, you wanker. Kill stealing bastard. Right, you. Fucking die, you cunt. You cost me good experience there. That's a fucking reload, you shit bastard, cunt fucking wanker. Fuck ass. Foreign dagger. Right, well, we're going to reload again. And you know what? Since we've achieved fuck all tonight, apart from looking inside the city walls, I should probably just leave it there, because I've been recording for what, about an hour and a half? Something like that. Oh well, better luck next time, eh? I hope you found something to enjoy in this episode, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.